What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been it's been a year, literally a year. I went through my YouTube today, and the last video I did was the Jaclyn Hill video with the whole Lipstickgate drama, and I was ranting. I wasn't even doing makeup, so it's been a year. I'm so happy to be back. I missed you guys so much. I don't want this intro to be long, so please make sure you subscribe. I have so much amazing content planned for this channel. There are definitely reasons why I've been gone. However, we're not going to talk about that today. I'm going to do a story time, and that's going to be uploaded sometime this week, but I wanted to get this video out first. We're just going to do pretty much a full face of first impressions. I did a TJ Maxx haul, and I found some pretty amazing stuff, and we are going to be doing pretty much ranting in this video as well. I figured since the last video I did was ranting. Anyways, if you don't know me, my name is Tia Simone, and on this channel here we do makeup, and we're going to be doing a lot of other stuff this year too. I know that 2020 has been a tumultuous year. It's been very tumultuous for myself and my family as well, but good things have happened too, you know what I mean? But I don't think that everything that's gone on, I think that the negative kind of outweighs the positive, but I try to look at everything in a positive way, you know what I mean? So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are all taking great care of yourselves and doing everything you're supposed to be doing, quarantining, wearing your mask, take care of yourselves, and I pray for each and every one of you. I know that this has been a horrible year, but I do believe that 2021 is going to be better. I want to speak that into existence. You have to speak things into existence, and I truly believe that it couldn't get any worse, right? So I'm not gonna like show you guys everything that I got, but I will say that the star of the show is definitely gonna be Milk makeup. Like, they have, if you haven't been to TJ Maxx, definitely get there. They have so much Milk products. They have a lot of NARS products. They have a lot of Anastasia. They have everything, like everything. When I walked in there, I'm like, Ulta who? Like, what about Ulta? joking, but I'm just saying, they just had so much stuff. Like, they had a lot of Kat Von D, they had Morphe. So it's going to be a lot of Milk makeup. We're going to try this Profusion, which Profusion is one of my favorite drugstore brands. We're going to try this Profusion Length and Volume Mascara, which is super cute. Like, I like the packaging, which I love Profusion. If you don't know Profusion, get hip to them. Profusion is literally at Target, at Walmart, and their shadows are amazing. And I found a new brand, which is called Cara Duo. I don't know who this brand is. I found it at TJ Maxx. I got 2 palettes from them that were $4.99. It's this one first. And I love the packaging, super cute, but I like what's inside better. And look at these. Like, comes with a mirror, and so cute. It reminds me of a ColourPop palette. This was $4.99. And then I have another one, which is right here, and this is called Beach Days. So this one is called Girls Just Want to Have Fun, which is warm tones, and I love warm tones. And then this one is called Beach Days, and I will show you guys this one. This one I kept in the box, but look at this. Like, hello, so beautiful. And I love these pressed glitters. That's one of the reasons why I bought them. But I'm more of a warm tone gal, but we're probably going to just combine both of these palettes together. And the name, I'll link all of their info down in the description below if I can find it. They're called Cara Duo. I also found this. This is the what is this? This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude eyeshadow primer, and I love Bare Minerals, so I wanted to give this a try. I love eyeshadow primers. I do not use concealer. If you ever have problems with creasing and you use concealer, consider using an eyeshadow primer. An eyeshadow primer is literally going to make it to where your brows or your lids are smooth and they just don't crease. You don't even have to set them with powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this primer on, and the brows are already done. I just used my good old Anastasia and I'm just going to, ooh, that's nice and smooth. Wow, I should have did one at a time, because the downfall of eyeshadow primers is they do some of them dry really fast, and I like to spread mine around and feather carve out my brows. This is nice. This is so smooth. I'm glad I got it. I think it was like $4.99. I want to talk about Katie Joy, and the reason why I want to talk about her is because I don't like her, and me and my little 60 subscribers, who I love each and every one of you, thank you for subscribing, holla. But I have gotten into it with Katie Joy myself, so I have had a horrible experience with her, but I'm actually not even going to talk about that. I want to talk about everything that is going on and what she's done. So let's jump into this palette really quick. I don't want to do a super bold look, but I'm going to start off with a warm tone palette, of course. So this is Cara Duo, and this is the one Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I love the packaging, super cute, but yet very simple. And the names are on the back, but I probably won't be doing that. And then it comes obviously with a plastic sheet, and then a nice mirror, and these are the colors. I'm going to go into this classic color right here as a transition. And oh, the names are on the front too. This is called Fireflies. Super cute names. I also found these brushes. I actually found these brushes at Burlington. This is by BH Cosmetics, and I threw the box away, so I think this is their silver bullet or their metal collection, and they're just these kind of brushes right here. So I wanted to use them because I'm obsessed with brushes. I gotta stop buying brushes because I don't need any more. Let's get real here. I don't need any more brushes. I wanted to talk about this because it's, you know, something that's been going on in the community, and everybody knows about what is going on with Katie. And I just feel like if you have a personal experience with Katie and you haven't like made a video about it yet, I say go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to know about this woman because it's kind of dying down now, but I do feel like it doesn't need to die down because now she's obviously trying to change and be a different person. But a narcissist is not capable of change. That's what people need to understand. A narcissist, especially a narcissist like her, and it's very blatantly obvious that this woman is a narcissist, but a narcissist like her, you have to go to counseling. You have to you know, there's steps that you have to take in order to even remotely come close to being a different person. You know what I mean? You can't become a different person from last week to this week. Just last week she was threatening to take people to court, and she was literally doxing people. Now all of a sudden this week she's a different person. Come on now, you guys, like, let's get our heads in the right place, because this is somebody that needs to suffer the consequences for her actions. It really is, because Katie is the type of person where if she doesn't suffer the consequences for her actions, she's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And that's why she's been able to get worse and worse and worse. Not only being enabled by her audience and her supporters, but she's gotten away till this point. Even though she is being sued, she's still gotten away. She has still gotten away with a lot. Okay, that's just the reality of it. So for those of you that don't know, I am not going to go too much into it, but if you don't know who Katie Joy is, she is a commentary channel, gossip channel, drama channel that pretends to be a journalist, and literally talks about mostly mainstream media. She talks about, you know, not mainstream media, mainstream like reality shows like The Duggars, Teen Mom, 90 Day Fiance. She mostly covers like reality shows. And this past year she has decided, I think this past year she looked at Bye Sister as a profit. And when she seen that she could turn a profit from the beauty community, she decided to report on Tati and James Charles and Jeffree Star. She started dipping into the beauty community as well. And I really do feel like that's where she started to get more known. But to be honest with you, Katie really got her notoriety. How do you say it? She got more popular from obviously uploading 4 to 5 videos a day, whether it's a live or I don't even know how she does it, because she does have a kid and she has a husband. I think her kid is like, I don't know how old her kid is, but he's a special needs child, God bless him. And I feel like I just don't know how she does it. Like, it's hard for me. Like, right after this take and after I'm done, in between here, I have to go cook dinner for my kids. Like, I don't know how she does it, but she manages to upload 4 to 5 videos a day. And how she got popular and how I found her, and a lot of people found her, is when the whole Micah Stauffer thing was going on. And Micah Stauffer is, if you're not familiar with who she is, all you have to do is type in her name. She is a lifestyle / vlogger, family channel that adopted a little boy internationally with special needs, raised him for 6 years, and then rehomed him and gave him away because she said she couldn't handle him anymore. In so many words, there's so many videos on her. She is a disgusting human being, and I don't even like even talking about that. But Katie definitely took advantage and capitalized off of that and did a lot of videos on it. And she interviewed Micah Stauffer's next door neighbor and literally just came out with all the gossip, all the tea on Micah Stauffer. But we don't know if that's true. We never knew if that was true, what Katie was saying. We just literally took her word for it because we wanted to believe in those bad things with Micah Stauffer, because she's obviously a horrible person for giving away her child. You know what I mean? So that's how I didn't find her. YouTube recommended her to me because I was very interested in the Micah Stauffer case, and I'm sure I'll be talking about it eventually. And then it kind of just went from there. I started watching her and I'm like, okay, this girl is very informational. I liked the way she was very thorough. I was also very concerned how it's very weird how she kind of dives into things without even thinking about it. And she was constantly uploading videos and I was watching them. And when somebody is recommended to you and you subscribe to them, because I'm like, okay, let me subscribe to her, I like the information she's giving about Micah Stauffer, then you start watching their other videos. I call myself a quickie subscriber of Katie's because literally I was subscribed to her for maybe a week, and once I started watching her videos, one of the videos that rubbed me the wrong way is a video that she did about Tati. I go in with this color next, which is called Vacation Mood. Very tiny. That's why I can read, I promise. But I'm going to use this crease brush and I'm going to go into my crease with this color. But she literally just kind of dives into things. She doesn't care. It's almost as if Katie has no impulse control at all. And for everybody that was kind of taking her word for it, I think in everyone's defense, including my own, we're taking her word for it because we despise Micah Stauffer. You know, all the things that she was telling us kind of were things that we wanted to hear and kind of things that we knew. I don't think everything that she reported from Micah's next door neighbor was true, but I do believe a lot of it was. But did she try to get a hold of Micah Stauffer to get her side of the story? Probably no. I'm sure she didn't. And she just literally has turned the commentary world upside down, lit it on fire, and now it seems as though she's trying to walk away as if nothing ever happened. And no, you don't get to do that, Katie. You don't get to turn a whole community upside down, light it on fire, drop a bomb on it, literally, and walk away as if you didn't do anything and pretty much telling everybody else to just forget about it. No, it doesn't work like that. All right, my lovies, I'm back. My son keeps screaming on Fortnite, but my camera ended up dying, so I let the battery charge and I went and cooked dinner for my boys, and now I'm back. I didn't do anything. I just kind of my hair is just a hot mess. Don't mind my hair. But anyway, I just deepened up the outer V with this reddish color right here, which is called Bikini Kind of Life. Sorry, you guys. The letters are so small. I hate these palettes where the letters are small. So I'm going to go ahead and take this pink color, which is called Summer Night, and we're going to continue to talk. And I'm going to go ahead and just pack that on the outer V. with this BH Cosmetics brush from their set. I'll link it down in the description below, like I said, because I don't know the name of these brushes, but I know they still have them, and these are nice and soft. I'm like actually obsessed with them. But anyway, so I was talking about Katie. I don't have any idea where I left off. I think I left off by saying that I unsubscribed from Katie when I seen a video that she did about Tati. And this video actually wasn't what the lawsuit is about, and we'll get to that. What really the hell is on my face? I don't know what that is, but what really like kind of pissed me off about the Tati video is, I'm not saying that I am a Tati fan. I used to be a subscriber to Tati, but I'm not anymore. I unsubscribed from Tati way before the Bye Sister video. I unsubscribed from Tati when she was with Jeffree Star, and all of her subscribers, her loyal subscribers, kept trying to tell her, they warned her, and she didn't listen. And I just, not necessarily just because Jeffree Star was on Tati's channel, but I didn't like the way she disregarded her subscribers who have supported her from day one. Her loyal subscribers who have been her ride or die. They're everything when it comes to your YouTube channel, and she totally dismissed them, and from then on I unsubscribed from Tati. What I will say about Tati is she will always be that person that will always be somewhat of an inspiration for me, and let me explain that. Tati was one of the first that I watched. One of the first I watched is the OG Jackie Anna, then Jaclyn Hill, and Tati, and I've always loved the elegance, the class, and just how elegant Tati's channel was. She made a mistake, but regardless, here is Katie, and I just run into one of these videos as I'm watching her, and she's literally sitting there dragging Tati and talking about her for the way she does her makeup. Just sitting there talking about she's this, she's that, she doesn't do her makeup right, her foundation doesn't match, and I just want to say, like, when you look at Katie and the way she does her makeup compared to Tati, I literally couldn't do anything but bust out laughing, because Katie looks like Ronald McDonald does her eyebrows on a day-to-day basis. Like, you have no room to talk, especially to a OG YouTuber that has been around for a very, very long time. You're talking about the way she does her makeup. It was like she was picking Tati apart bit by bit after the Bye Sister drama. But I cannot simply believe that Katie talked that much shit about Tati just because of what Tati did to James. I feel like Katie has she has always had excuse me, she's always had an underlying issue with Tati. Basically, it's just good old-fashioned jealousy, and she used the Bye Sister drama as an excuse to tear Tati apart. And if you don't know, which I probably should have told you, Katie is the talk of YouTube because she is being sued by Tati Westbrook, a $5 million lawsuit for defamation of character. The deposition, or Tati's claims, are literally 34 pages long of the complaints that she has about Katie and the things that Katie has done and said. And it's just crazy that this is happening, and everybody's been reporting on it. Everybody's been talking about it in the commentary channels. That's what you're supposed to do. You can't stop people from doing that when you're in a popular lawsuit like this. But I wanted to be very clear. Katie, you are not the reason why people care about this lawsuit. You're nobody special, okay? I know you like to go down and rag on people because you like to go down and rag on people that have less subscribers than you, because you have 130k subscribers, which allegedly half of those subscribers you bought. But that's another story. Regardless, you are a micro influencer. You are in the same boat with me and my 60 subscribers, and freaking Mysterious T and her 5,000 subscribers. You're in the same boat. You're no better than anybody else. So just to clear the air here, I don't need to use Katie's name for clout. Katie thinks that people are reporting and doing commentary and talking about her on this story simply because they're using her name for clout. They're making money off of her. You are not the reason why. You are the reason why people are pissed, because all you do is lie. You're a hypocrite. You're an instigator. You're manipulative. The list goes on and on. That's why people are doing videos. There are people that literally started a YouTube channel just to share their opinion about you because you get people that enraged. But regardless, people are very intrigued. They are very interested in this case because the case is so cut and dry. It is very obvious that Tati has a strong case because you couldn't keep your damn mouth shut and you constantly talked about Tati like she was a piece of dirt because of a video that she's made. You literally, Katie, it's crazy. Let me continue with my makeup. But Katie, oh my gosh, I just rubbed my finger in the glitter. Damn you, Katie. I personally think that Tati is using Katie as an example. I also think that, I know a lot of people don't like Tati, but I do believe that Tati does have a good heart. She made a mistake, and unfortunately that mistake ruined her entire career. But regardless, I don't think she wants to see anybody else go through what she's went through. Imagine yourself being a very, very popular beauty influencer, and you have somebody out there calling your husband a murderer. Okay, there is so much evidence out there. That is why people are intrigued with this case. So much evidence of Katie running her mouth about Tati, including saying, and I quote, "I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars trying to find information on Tati, trying to get birth certificates on Tati, her sister, if she has any brothers, her mother. I can't find a birth certificate on her father," which is really weird. So maybe he's in the mafia. I'm not sure. Like, literally, these words are coming out of this woman's mouth on her channel, basically accusing Tati's father of being in the mafia because she can't find his birth certificate. So basically, she tried to do whatever she could to dig up dirt on Tati, and when she couldn't find any dirt on Tati, she moved on to Tati's husband. And she found information, public records. Mind you, you guys, Katie is a commentary channel. She's not a journalist. She's reporting on a story that's by sisters drama that are about fucking vitamins, okay? Vitamins and makeup. Has nothing to do with Tati's family, Tati's personal life, Tati's personal issues, or her husband's, or anything. So she moves on to James Westbrook and digs up his past and figures out that he was arrested for a drug charge when he was 17 years old. So that automatically means that he is a criminal. She accused Tati's husband of being a hardcore criminal because he had a drug charge when he was 17. Then she proceeds to dig up more information and figures out that James Westbrook's mother was on life support, and he had the life support taken away, told the doctors to pull the plug because he wanted to gain the inheritance money, and he stole the inheritance money from his brothers and his sisters, and they took him to court. So basically, Tati, well, not basically, so basically Katie is saying that James Westbrook is a murderer because he murdered his own mother to get the inheritance money and to take it away from his sisters and brothers, to steal it. That is serious shit. When this shit comes out of my mouth, when I get my channel, because you have to speak things into existence, my beauties, okay? When you want something to happen, don't say if, say when. When your channel, or whatever it is that you choose to do, when you get to where you want to be, when my channel gets to where I want to be, if Katie was to ever dig up any information on any of my family, my sons, anybody, and especially my family and my fiance, I'm coming for you, bitch. I'm coming for you. I'm sorry, I know that some of you guys may think that the B word is wrong, and it's not a word that I use often, but Katie has earned her right to be called a bitch. You don't say things like that. You don't go around digging information, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars, digging up personal information about somebody when this is just makeup. This is a beauty community. This is makeup. It's not that serious. At the end of the day, makeup washes off, right? It's not that serious. We're supposed to be having fun. Regardless, Spy Sister was big. It was a lot of drama. There's Spy Sister 2, Carmageddon, Carmageddon 1, all that bullshit. But when you take it that far to accuse this woman's husband of being a murderer, and imagine all the pain that they went through watching this woman say these things. Now, first of all, I'm sure Tati did not just come across Katie's channel. Okay, sorry, Katie. I don't even think Tati would even take her with her busy life, I don't think that she would take out any time of the day to watch the very likes of Katie. But somebody probably sent this information to Tati, like, this specific woman, I know that she's not like a very popular commentary channel, but the things that she's saying is crossing boundaries. Like, Katie, she crossed so many boundaries when it came to this whole drama situation of Bad Sister, that I am totally, and I hope and pray that Tati wins this lawsuit. I hope and pray. So not only is she coming down for this lawsuit, but yet she's suing, threatening to sue people for talking about it. She is threatening to sue people for the very thing that she does every day on her channel. Every day on her channel, she talks about other people. She talks about the girls in Teen Mom. She talks about everybody, okay? But you're threatening to sue people because they're talking about your lawsuit with Tati. You can't do that. Katie is not only manipulative, she's a narcissist, she's a liar, she's immoral, she has absolutely no self-control whatsoever. Like, it doesn't matter what something is, it doesn't matter. Somebody could say today to Katie, I don't even know, like, somebody could say today that a volcano erupted and it's going to erupt the entire world. I'm just fabricating here like Katie does. Katie would not confirm anything. She would get on her camera and say, everybody, there is a volcano coming and it is going to erupt. And all of the people, the naive people that watch her, would fucking believe her. That's how sad it is. I cannot condone or even sit here and empathize and sit here and feel any ounce of empathy, even for the people who support Katie. You have to be fucking dumb to support somebody who has hurt so many people. You are just as much as guilty as she is, because the more you keep watching her and supporting her and sending her super chats while she's deleting you. I've seen this woman literally block people who gave her super chats. I've seen her block people that are part of her Patreon. A Patreon is the ultimate compliment coming from a subscriber. It's them taking money out of their pockets, their hard-earned money, to support you, especially during these difficult times. And yet, you don't like what they say, so you remove them from your Patreon. Every single one of you who support Katie, who is a subscriber of Katie's, you're literally just a subscriber to her. You're literally just a number. She doesn't see a person behind the subscriber. She sees you as a number that is watching her, a number that is getting her paid, a number that is going to send her super chats, a number that is going to support her financially. She doesn't give a fuck about who you are. That's why I can't empathize with Katie subscribers, because you have to be just like her in order to support her. And if you don't like it, oh well, there's some honesty for your asses, because you don't have to like the things that people say. I'm just saying that she is a horrible person. I've watched this woman do some horrible shit and nothing ever happens. Well, now this is Katie's karma. And I pray to God that Tati wins. She deserves to win. Nobody deserves to have this inflicted upon them. I'm sorry, I had to stop doing my makeup for a minute, but let me continue. I get kind of heated. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pop some glitter on my lids. I'm not going to do a cut crease because these glitters look really, really pigmented. I want to tell you guys about this brush. So the Anastasia concealer brush, I found one of them. Literally, it's so funny. I was at Ulta, and then Ulta is right across the street from TJ Maxx, where I live, and I was at Ulta looking for Anastasia's concealer brush because I've been wanting to try it. It is quite a bit expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Originally it is $18, so as soon as I left Ulta, because they didn't have the Anastasia concealer brush, I went to TJ Maxx and found it for $4. And then I had to get another one, which they only had one left at TJ Maxx, but I had to get another one because if you are looking for a good brush to pick up shimmers and flawlessly apply them, this is it. If you can get it on sale, definitely get it now, because I think Anastasia has a sale going on her site, with these especially. I think you get them for $10 if you get like a palette or a pomade or something. I don't know, but these are amazing. Amazing. This is the number 1B concealer brush, and I use one to carve my brows and the other to apply shimmers, and I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna apply this color right here. That's called High Night, I don't know, right there. It's like a pinkish color. I am gonna spray my brush because there's quite a bit of fallouts in this palette, and if you spray your brush, that's gonna kind of control the fallout. So first I'm gonna apply this shimmer. Oh, this is really pigmented, very pretty. I take this deep color right here, which is called, these shadows are very touchy. Like, you know how when you get a shadow and you touch it and it kind of gets everywhere? That's how these shadows are. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in, so there's no harsh lines between the glitter and the shadow. So I'm just going to deepen up my outer V like that. Very happy with this look. So I'm not going to even do any liner or anything like that. I am going to go pop on some lashes. I'm going to show you guys the lashes that I'm going to pop on that are new. These are the Kiss Lash Couture Extensions Collection, the Ultimate Lash Extensions look. And these are what they look like. Super pretty. Very wispy. I think it's perfect for this look. I'm going to use this Profusion Length and Volume Mascara, like this. And I love the packaging, super luxurious, which Profusion is just, they're amazing with all of their packaging. So we're going to use that. I'm going to apply a little bit of it before I apply my lashes, just to see how it applies. Oops. Okay, so the brush is like really skinny, which is definitely a good thing. I like skinny brushes. I don't like the big fat brushes, and it is nice and dark too. I would normally go for using this on my bottom lashes. That's going to be the ultimate test with this, but because the wand is so skinny, I'm excited to use it on my bottom lashes. They're definitely making my lashes visible though. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go pop on these lashes and I will be right back. We're back. Okay. So, now we're gonna move on to the face. The lashes are very nice. I absolutely love them. They're very wispy, very dramatic, which is not normal with Kiss. I mean, I guess it is. They do have some dramatic lashes, but I actually like the really, really over dramatic lashes because that's just me. But I really, really like these. Okay, so moving on to the face, I'm going to show you guys what I got. So this is the Milk Makeup Stick Foundation in the shade Medium. It might be a little bit too light for me, but we will make it work. This is what it looks like, the packaging. And I found this at TJ Maxx. They also have the liquid concealer too, but I've definitely been gravitating more to cream-based products. If you are a woman, especially if you're 35 and over, I definitely recommend going more towards cream-based products. I'm going to use this as a primer because my face is so dry in the wintertime. So this is the e.l.f. Balancing Infused with Geranium Oil. It smells literally just like a flower. This is an oil spray, and this is by e.l.f. I am obsessed with it, and I always spray this prior to applying any product. Whew. I'm gonna roll it up, and I'm going to just do some stripes here. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not, the color's not that off. So I'm just gonna start off by doing that, and I always use a brush with any cream-based foundation. You're better off just going with a brush. I'm gonna use this foundation brush from the BH Cosmetics line. I'm just gonna buff this into the face. These brushes are very nice and soft. I'm obsessed. I'm just gonna kind of stipple it into the face. Not kinda. Why do people say kinda? We're not kinda doing it. That's what we're doing. But this is nice. It looks very nice on the skin. definitely more of a matte foundation. It is a little light, but that's okay. I will make it work. So I like it though. Let me get close up. It's very pretty on the skin. So this is the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and this is the little packaging it came in. And this was $10 at TJ Maxx. This is in the shade, I got two shades. One is in the shade medium beige, and then the other is in the shade vanilla. So I'm sure the vanilla is going to be too light, but the medium beige was a little bit too dark. So I'm going to go ahead and use the medium beige first. Oh no, it's not too dark. Okay, so the concealer is definitely matte. I can tell. Like, I can tell the concealer is matte. Just by how dry it feels, it definitely doesn't feel creamy. It feels more dry. And then I'm just going to go in a little bit with this vanilla. Look, this blend is nice. Definitely medium coverage. This is not full coverage at all. Like, at all. Very natural, but very pretty. I actually like this. It's not too full coverage, but it's not too light either. It's like the perfect medium coverage. And it blends like a dream, which is even better. I'm going to go ahead and cream bronze, and I'm actually just going to use this NYX contour stick. And I'm going to use this side. I don't like to draw it on my face though. I'll like take a brush. I'll take this one and I will just rub it on here like this, and then I will just apply it. I don't like to draw it on because then it can be too much. I really would call this a cream bronzer because it's so warm tone, but it's very pretty. But if you are a subscriber of Katie's, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but there's no explanation that you could possibly give me to justify supporting that woman. None at all. Like, when I see people sending, like, her last, I don't know, I don't think it was her last live video, but one of the live videos that I seen from her was called Am I Okay? And she was getting so many super chats and did not acknowledge not one of them. She's so, I just don't have any respect for the woman. I'm gonna go ahead and draw it on down here though. I can't have respect for somebody like that just treats people like shit. So we're gonna go ahead and set everything so it doesn't crease, and I'm just gonna use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Pound Cake. So it's not even that I feel like Katie needs to go away forever. Maybe she needs to go away for a little bit. I would say forever, okay? Because I just really don't think that there's any hope for that woman. But there damn sure isn't any hope for her if there's no consequences to her actions, you know? And this lawsuit, from what I hear from Emily, oh my gosh, what's her last name? She's an attorney that's online. But she's a badass prosecutor, I think she was. I'm just going to take a brush. I'm not going to use a beauty blender, because I've been liking brushes lately. But she said this lawsuit's going to take a while. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to take months and months. Like, a lot goes into a lawsuit like this. And it is very obvious that Katie is worried. I don't think that Katie would be acting the way she is if she wasn't worried. You know what I mean? I'm just going to set my entire face with this. I'm just kind of patting it, the excess. I don't like using a lot of powder. So I just set really around the places that I tend to crease a lot. Now we're going to go to bronzer. This is the Bronzer by Morphe. It is in the shade Fantabulous. And they have so many shades, but this is the one I chose. So this is the matte bronzer, and this is the contour. I'm just going to mix them both together. I guess that makes sense. I'm just going to use this brush right here. Just kind of mix them both. Very pigmented. Wow, that's pigmented. Pretty. Very red tone for more, very red tone. But it's not bad. I feel like it's a little too red tone for my taste. Let me just go to the bronzer side here. The bronzer side is going to be less pigmented than the matte side. So let me just stick to the, oh, that is pretty though, this brush right here. I'm just going to use this orange color and smoke it down here. How can you change from 2 weeks ago? Nobody can change from 2 weeks ago. And to me personally, I feel like Katie has like a mental problem. I truly believe that she knows what she's doing. I believe that she hurts people intentionally. But I also think that there's a deeper underlying issue with Katie. I do know that she has ADHD and she takes medication for it. Maybe she's on the wrong kind of medication because it's not helping her. As a matter of fact, it seems as though it's making her worse. Anytime you can't control yourself from hurting people, that's a problem. Or anytime that you can look at things so one-sided and get mad at people for reporting on a story. They're not even necessarily talking about Katie specifically. They are giving their opinion, their commentary on their commentary channel about this lawsuit. Because, you know, this lawsuit can be very serious. And a lot of people were upset, including myself, when I found out that Tati was doing this initially. Because I believe in freedom of speech, freedom of press. Everybody should be able to give their opinion about things. But if you go and do research, this is more than just an opinion Katie has done to Tati. She's literally fabricated and lied about every single thing that she has stated about Tati. She presents her evidence as facts. Now, Tati is not a direct competitor to Katie, but it all boils down to this one inevitable conclusion. Katie is severely, okay, you can be jealous and you can be severely jealous of somebody. And I believe that Katie is severely jealous of Tati. I believe she was severely jealous of Leslie. I believe that she was so jealous that she would have done anything or said anything to take them down. Because look at Tati and look at Katie. Look at Leslie and look at Katie. This isn't about looks by any means. And I would not even sit here and call Katie ugly. But to me she is. But not from her physical being. It's her on the inside. And it shows through on the outside. I feel like she looked at Tati, and if you go on Katie's vlogging channel, where it's called Katie Joy Lives or something like that, she literally says that she's obsessed with makeup, and she's always wanted, you know, she loves doing makeup, and she's going to do more makeup tutorials on her second channel, which is her vlogging channel. Well, first of all, please don't. Like, and if she does, please don't watch her. She has absolutely no idea what she's doing. Even though she's on there talking about makeup, she's still explaining to you guys what she's doing, and everything she's doing is wrong. Okay? I wouldn't even waste your time. Look at where Tati is and where Katie is. Tati is a very well established and worked very hard to get to where she is. She's classy, she's elegant. She is everything that Katie wished she could be, but will never be. And why will Katie never be that? Because Katie don't think classy. She doesn't think like an elegant person. She thinks manipulation. She thinks being condescending. She lies. She's manipulative. She's a narcissist. There's no way, even if she tried, even on her best day, she would never compare to Tati. Okay, guys, so we are finally to the finish line. Finally, almost. We only have blush, lipstick, and highlighter. Blush, lipstick, and highlighter. But I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I've had this for a while. This is my favorite brow mascara ever because it literally, it doesn't give you those stiff brows. It just keeps them in place. And I just usually use this mostly because a lot of powder falls on my brows, and I do like that more dramatic brow, so. But I actually forgot about this Honest Beauty cream blush, and I love cream blushes, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. This is in the color Coral, and it is beautiful. It's the only thing that I've used of Flower Beauties, but I do have a full face of Honest Beauty. I do have a full face of Honest Beauty coming very soon. I haven't used any of the other products, but I did use this cream blush, and I love it. It is in the shade Coral, so it's like a really peachy color, little tiny mirror. It is so cute and so pigmented. So here's what you do if you do forget to use a cream blush prior to putting on powder. I just take like a tinier brush. This is by Moto, and I just kind of dip in there a little bit and then rub it off on my hands, and then I will lightly go over it, not too much. I don't wipe it, I just press it in, and it really does not disrupt anything. You just have to lightly press it into your skin. I'm gonna go ahead and set this, and this is the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush in the shade 5. One of my favorite all-time blushes. I love it. I'm just going to take this stippling brush because I like using stippling brushes to apply my powder blushes, and I'm just going to set it. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some lipstick. This is the Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the shade Rich Cocoa. It's like literally the only liner I've been using lately. And I don't do like a full-on lipstick look because normally if I'm doing my makeup, I'm going out and I have to wear a mask. And I learned the hard way that a lot of my lipsticks that I thought were smudge proof definitely weren't. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this and show you what I do on a day-to-day basis. I just usually apply the lip liner. And then I found these also. Now I got these from Burlington. This is the Essence. These are all the Essence lip glosses. Not all of them, but they come in different colors. It's like their Christmas set. If you've never tried Essence Clear Lip Gloss, you're missing out. It literally is comparable to like a high-end lip gloss. It is so beautiful, but I'm actually going to use this deeper one. It's like a, kind of like a chocolate color. Does it say what color this is? Nope, this is their Shine Shine Wet Look lip gloss, and let me tell you, their lip glosses are amazing, so that's why I picked it up. Yeah, this is like a mauve-y, barely there, but they are so shiny and pretty. So I'm going to take this Essence Glow to Go highlighting palette. Literally, Essence has the most beautiful natural looking highlighters, and that's what I gravitate towards more. So this is, I could not resist this, and the colors are beautiful. It reminds me of like the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero, like the colors in here, they remind me a lot of that. So I'm going to take this Sephora brush. I don't know if I'm going to like it, and I'm just going to kind of dip into most of the colors in here and just apply. Yeah, this is just pretty much going to apply your highlighter in a very natural way, which I'm not mad at it. Literally just do the brow bone. These are very, very pretty, very pigmented, but yet not too over the top. Right in here. Katie recently came out with a rebuttal, or a, I guess you can say, a reason as to why Tati shouldn't be suing her and why the case should be dismissed. Everybody's been waiting for this to come out because she literally says this is the reason why she's been doing the things that she's been doing. This is the reason why she hasn't been really, she keeps insinuating that she's been quiet since this case started, but that's a lie. The first thing that Katie said when this case first started and when she got the papers, or when she knew she was being sued by Tati, is that she spoke to her attorney and her attorney said this case is without merit. Katie is jealous, and her jealousy is hurting her. Her jealousy is that kind of deep-rooted jealousy that she's probably battled, struggling with being jealous of people her whole life. Her and Tati are around the same age. I think she's older than Tati. Katie's 42 years old. I know. It sounds like I'm talking about a 15-year-old in junior high, because that's the shit that she's doing. The only good thing that has came out of me knowing these things about Katie is that
I found some really good channels because of that. I have found some really amazing channels. Creepshow Art, there's a lady named Charlotte that I love to watch that gives her opinion about Katie. What is her name? I know I have it somewhere around here. Oh my gosh, how do I forget her name when I watch her all the time? Mysterious T, I love her. Oh my gosh, I've watched so many. I've found so many. Like Creepshow Art, like I want her to be my best friend. Like her sarcasm, everything about her is so similar to me. It's crazy. Like I love her. I'm so glad I found her. And had I not seen all these videos about Katie being recommended to me, I would have never found her. But my whole thing is, and my whole reason for doing this video also is because she's literally going on her platforms talking about how much she's changed. You cannot change like that overnight. A person like that cannot change overnight. It's impossible. Okay, that's just like a cheater cheating on his wife or cheating on his girlfriend, and they break up for one day and he comes back and says, I'm different, I changed now. No, once you're a cheater, always a cheater in some circumstances. So therefore you have to prove and show by your actions that you're changing, and you cannot change in a week. And to me, with Katie, to me, she is definitely a person that is jealous, very jealous, and has a very jealous heart, and her jealousy makes her mentally unstable. And a mentally unstable person, allegedly, should be getting counseling and getting mental help, not on YouTube running her mouth talking about how much she's changed but not doing anything about it to even show that she has remotely changed. There's nothing more I can say about this woman. Is I hope that Tati wins this lawsuit, and I say people start fighting back. If you have a story about Katie, tell it. Tell it. Everybody should open up and talk about this. The reason why people, it's so funny that Katie thinks people are making money off her name. No, people, you are enraging people. Because do you have any idea how irritating it is that a person can sit there and lie about everything that they say and call themselves an advocate for women who have been SA'd, but yet sit there and proceed to call a 10-year-old a brat because she was accusing her stepfather of being SA'd? I have my own opinion about that case too, but do you think I'm going to be insensitive and call the little girl a brat? Come on now. You sit there and you talk about everything that Tati in her 40s has done to James, and he's only 18, and she did this and she did that, and he's only an 18-year-old little boy that's learning. Yeah, but what about you calling a little 10-year-old a brat? That's okay. What irritates people the most and infuriates people is you're sitting here blatantly lying, saying that you didn't say things, that you didn't do things, never taking responsibility for your actions, not caring what anybody else has to say, not taking any kind of a constructive criticism. And anytime anybody constructively criticizes you, you threaten to take them to court and you call it defamation of character. It's all okay for you to do, but nobody else can. And it is blatantly obvious that all of the things that you have lied about is online. Nothing ever goes away. Once you upload a video, you better get ready to know that that video is never leaving. Even if you yourself block and delete that video, within a second, it's not gone. It's never going away. So maybe instead of sitting there blocking and deleting videos and hiding them on your YouTube, why even do that? Why even upload the video in the first place if you're just going to... Anytime I can sit here and say, Katie did this, it's on video, but it's deleted. You're going to have to go somewhere else, because believe me, that video is somewhere. No matter what video she deletes where she defames people and talks about people and she's nasty to people, it is still out there. That's why people are pissed. You can't lie about something that's right in front of your damn face. Creepshow Art does a video on Katie, calling her out on her bullshit, mopped the floor with her, okay? And Katie couldn't stand it, so what does she do? She threatens her with a lawsuit, copyright strikes, or whatever it is that you do. I'm not familiar with that yet. But regardless, she's threatening her to take that video down. Did Creepshow Art do it? Hell no, because she doesn't have to. But you're threatening her to take the video down because of one specific thing of her saying that you called a 10-year-old a brat. A 10-year-old that was screaming as a victim. You called her a brat. Only to go and do a video explaining to everybody that you didn't call her a brat, replayed the video where it says you called her a brat. Can you not see how fucking insane that is? Get professional help. And if you choose to support Katie, you need to get professional help too. Okay, you guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I can be very blunt, but it is what it is. If you have any thoughts, questions, concerns, please leave it down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'm so happy to be back. Get used to consistent content from now on. I'm really excited for the big plans I have for all of us. We're going to have a blast. We're just going to have fun, and we're going to play in makeup and do lots of first impressions. I hope you guys love this look. Let me know if you have any of these products. I really don't have any problem with any of the products that I use. The only way that I would recommend like a higher end product that I find at TJ Maxx, like bargain stores like that, the only way I would recommend these products to you is if I would go out and buy these products myself regular price. And I will honestly say that I would definitely get these two regular price. I like the concealer. I like that it's not full coverage. The foundation, I'm not a big foundation girl, so the fact that this looks really natural on the skin, I like this as well. So I definitely recommend those. Definitely the blush standout product for me by Honest Beauty. The highlighting palette is very nice. It's not like something I say go rent out and get, but it's nice, it's beautiful, and it's Essence, and it's only like $2, so that's pretty much your choice. The Morphe is definitely a standout product for me. The bronzer, it blends nicely, and it really blends nicely into the skin. I actually like the color. It's not too warm tone, but it's not too cool tone. It's perfect. I love it. I don't even know if they offer these, but if they do, I'll link them down in the description below. And the most standout product to me, you guys, seriously, is this Bare Minerals eye primer. This is the best primer I have ever used, ever. I can't believe it. I definitely will be purchasing this again. Full price, I'm sure, because I got lucky finding this anyway. But literally, that's it. Most of these, every product that I use today, I'm so happy with. And also, the Profusion mascara is bomb. It is so black. And it literally, if you like those long, clunky lashes, then you will like this mascara. I like clunky, long lashes. So, I love it. I love everything. I love the look. And most importantly, the palettes, they are nice. I wouldn't recommend running out and getting them. They were $4.99 at TJ Maxx. It doesn't even say how, you know how it says normally regular price? It doesn't say that on here. Like I said, the brand is called Cara Duo. If you know anything about this brand, let me know. If you're getting any of these products, let me know. But this is not like a deal breaker palette for me. It's very nice, but I literally just think that something's not right with the shadows to me. I feel like they're pigmented, but if you blend too much, they go and they waste to nothing. And I don't like that. But they are very nice palettes for $4.99. Like, this look is beautiful. So, if you see them at TJ Maxx, definitely pick them up. But I wouldn't go out of my way for those. And that's it. And the most product that I didn't like, to be honest with you, is that palette. Like, it's okay. It's not the best palette that I've ever used, but it's only $4.99, so I have to rate it for how much it is, and it's good for the price. But if you were to go online and find this palette and it's like $18, don't do it. But thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're going to get any of these products, and let me know what you think about the whole Katie situation and everything that's going on. Let's start a convo in the conversations, but please be nice and respectful towards one another. And I love you guys, and I will see y'all on the next one. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, and if you don't, give me a big thumbs down. It doesn't matter. It's all interaction anyway. Love y'all. Bye.